All right, good morning, everyone. Okay, let's get started. So, for today, Wednesday the 7th, first let's look at the economic data. All right, so we have at 8:30 a.m. Eastern, we had trade balance, which already came in. I guess I didn't refresh this page. There it is. Came in worse than expected, but not a major report. Later on today, at 11 a.m. Eastern, we'll have FOMC member Kugler speaking. At 12:30 p.m., we'll have FOMC member Barkin speaking. Both of those expected to have medium impact, so we should expect some movement during these speeches. Then at 1:01 p.m., we'll have the 10-year bond auction, also a significant report, so we should expect some market impact from that. At 2 p.m., we'll have FOMC member Bauman speaking according to the expectations. Not expected to have a substantial impact, but you never know with an FOMC member. And then at 3 p.m., we'll have consumer credit month over month, which is not a major report. So anytime during the market where an FOMC member is speaking, we could have significant movement. Also, since they'll be talking for a while, you could see substantial changes in the direction of the market during that time period. So volatility should be today greater than what it was yesterday. All right, having said that, let's take a look at the market yesterday. So the NASDAQ QQQ was bearish yesterday, opened up here, closed down there. It did get down to our negative T1 target and then basically got stuck there. I think the actual bottom was actually right there. And then hit that target, then bounced back and forth for a while, came through, came back up, etc. So pretty volatile day. As of right now, what is interesting is if you look at where the market is at the moment, it is trading almost at the open. In fact, I think it's almost exactly the open of the previous session. So we've regained a lot of the losses that we had from yesterday. So let's take a look at what stocks were moving yesterday. We have the following. We have Apple, which was able to reach target number one to the upside of 188.51, but not get beyond that. We were looking for it to go beyond that, but it didn't. Then we have Roku, which also was able to reach target number one to the upside of 91.96, but not able to get beyond that. Next up, we have eBay, which was able to reach target number two to the upside of 42.41. Then after that, it topped out. Tesla was very rapidly able to reach its target number two of 183.91. Then after that, topped out. Then we have Upstart, which was able to reach target number one of 33.76, then reaching a high of 34.02. Nvidia was bearish, able to reach target number two to the downside of 666.85. And then it reversed back up to its target number one to the downside, which was 681.58. And then that was that would have been every major stock, at least for the day. Now, as far as what's happening in the pre-market, let's take a look. And there are quite a few stocks showing up pre-market, so we'll have to take a look at all of them. So I'll get to Tesla in a second. Let me first start off with Alibaba. Oh, sorry, that's NYSE, never mind. BDRX, sorry. BDRX currently up 25% on 2.3 million shares, trading above $1 per share. And of course, it's a NASDAQ listed stock, so we'll go ahead and add that to our pre-market radar for stocks. And again, the symbol is BDRX. Next up is GRDI. That is currently trading up 17%, 2.6 million shares traded. It's at least $1 per share. So we'll go ahead and add that to our pre-market radar. Next up is GRRR. Presently up well, it was up 6.4% a second ago. Now it's up 5.61%, 3.4 million shares trading above $1 per share. Since it's right on the cusp and the wind blows, it will still be above our requirement. I'll go ahead and add it to our list. There it is right there, 6.54%. So GRRR has been added, but obviously it may not still be in the right range later. HOLO, Micro Cloud Hologram, is up sharply and still rising. So this is a very active pre-market stock. Already traded 14.6 million shares, up over 150%. It's at least $1 per share. So this one presently should get our attention, and we'll add that to our pre-market radar as well. Next up is NYCB. Oh, sorry, that's another. Oh, sorry, that's New York Bank. My bad. That's another NYSE stock. My mistake. Let's see. Lastly, I have Tesla. No, actually, that's not the last one. I have Tesla, which is presently up 2%. Now, not up enough to qualify for our pre-market list, but obviously the stock is up sharply, so we'll see what happens at the open. It's already on our regular list to begin with. So that's all I have for my list of stocks. If you guys have any other stocks besides the aforementioned BDRX, GRDI, GRRR, and HOLO that are NASDAQ listed stocks that meet all of our criteria, go ahead and let me know in the chat. Again, the symbols we found so far that are at least $1 per share, that have at least a 6% price change, positive or negative, that have at least 1 million shares traded in the pre-market, and of course they're NASDAQ listed. Those are BDRX, GRDI, GRRR, and HOLO. So if you see any other stocks besides those that meet our 4 criteria, let me know in the chat, and then we'll go ahead and take a look. I'll post these here just so everyone can see them. All right, once again, just remember today is likely to be volatile with 2 FOMC members speaking, and they're speaking around the same time. Obviously, they game plan and they try to be consistent in their statements, but it also is important to note that FOMC members do have their own opinions, which is one of the things that comes down, is affecting how they vote. In other words, one FOMC member may be more hawkish, another may be more dovish, but ultimately they make a decision and then they go from there. So just a quick note about that. All right, we'll wrap up for today then. Please be sure to like the video. I see I have 11 likes, but more than 11 people watching, so please be sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel. That way you get the notifications. Also, for anyone who's watching this who is not familiar with our company, please be sure to check out fundertrading.com, our website. You'll see a link in the description to this video. Other than that, for those of you who are part of the coaching program, I'll see you there in about 28 minutes, and then we'll pick up from there. Everyone have a great trading session, and I'll see you for tomorrow's Premarket Pulse. Take care.